Hello lovely souls, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time in, welcome to this wonderful tribe and thank you for lending your energy here. My name is Anu and I am your psychic tarot host. Today's reading is very unique. It's about a reassuring message that you need to hear. The reading is timeless, so you may come across this whenever you need to hear the message, when your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever higher power you believe in, wants to bring these to you. So it is about a message that you need to hear. We have three options. You can choose one, two, or all three in whatever order you are called to. I will show you the cards up close. Pile 1, we have card number 44, New Beginnings. Okay. That's your card. For pile 2, we have card 35, Victory. And for pile 3, we have card number 4, Beauty. Okay, so go ahead and take your pick or your very first pick, and I will see you at your selection. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Again, if you missed the intro, the reading is about a message that you need to hear. This is timeless. You will come across this whenever you're meant to. Today's topic was just like very strong and it just came to me. So probably something in the collective that we're needing some reassurance of some kind. And you were drawn to this first oracle card, which is a number 44. So it's a master number in itself. It has new beginnings written over it, the beautiful blue butterfly. And the message is, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell, which is very interesting to me because we're creating space for something new. Now, because it's the butterfly, of course, butterflies talk about rebirth. There's something about it that's telling me that you've been under a lot of pressure, right? The butterfly becomes a butterfly after it's come out of the cocoon, and the cocoon is a very uncomfortable state. So you may be feeling that you're like really kind of in a lot of pressure. The goals are piling up, or your timelines that you've created for yourself are really creeping up and you don't see things happening. So if that's resonating with you, this is definitely your pile. And if not, then again, it's talking about a new beginning that may be just around the corner. But the master number 44 is a number of your archangels or angels or whatever higher power you believe in. And it's a protective number, okay? So no matter what the circumstance is, where you are currently, there's a lot of divine protection around you. So, think of it like a cozy blanket that's kind of surrounding you, whether you see it or not, okay? So you're very well protected. There's a lot of nurturing and love around you. But with this one, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell, is really talking about sort of a purge. There is a rebirth. There's an ending of the old and beginning of the new. And you may be feeling that pressure as you're going through the transition, right? So that's what you're here for. We're going to tap into what your divine spirit guides want to bring through as a message of confirmation, of persevering, whatever that is. So let's just tap into it. I'm going to put your card over here. The oracles are pre-pulled, and then we're going to do some live pulls as well from some other decks that I have. So first up, yeah, look at that. Look at that. We have the oyster. Okay, let me get all the cards and then I'll stitch them together for you. We have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, South Node. Oh my goodness. Like the first card literally just like said it all to me. I love when the cards just come out with the same story. We have Deep Knowing, card number 43. We have Jupiter. Look at that. Expansion. And I also want to get a Lenormand for you. Hold on. Let's get that here. Okay, the fish. Wow, I love this. I love this. Okay, so what we're seeing right off the bat, well, I love the fish right next to the Jupiter, because Jupiter is the planet of abundance, it's a planet of expansion, it's a planet of prosperity and luck. Okay, it's like the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the wheel over here. It talks about the Wheel of Fortune where our luck is finally turning. Okay, but we can't ignore that this was a very powerful card that came right after the butterfly and the pressure that I had been feeling as I was tapping into your energy. So your guides want you to know that yes, you've been in the oyster, okay? You've been kind of like shut and felt like you're crammed into a space. Don't get comfortable in this space, okay? That's what these two cards are telling us. Like, yes, it feels like you've been there forever and the stage is just not ending. The transition doesn't look like it's anywhere in sight. I can feel that in your energy. But with the rest of the cards that coming out are really telling us, like, look, deep within you, you know this is not going to last forever. Actually, nothing lasts forever. We all know that. What must go up, you know, what goes up must come down. What has been down must come up, right? The cycle has to keep turning. The wheel has to keep turning here. So don't give it too much weight at this time, even though you feel weighed down. They want me to say those words. Even though you feel weighed down right now, don't give the situation too much weight, because guess what? You're coming into a complete new beginning. So do not get used to being shut off, closed down, under pressure, behind doors. For some of you that it's very career oriented. Don't think this is going to last forever. There is some, you know, work karma that we're clearing out, but don't make that your identity, that you're always the hardest working and you never get ahead. So let that go out of your system. Don't let that hold you back. And deep down, you do know that you're meant to grow. You're meant to have more. You're meant to really expand and have whatever you desire, right? So with Jupiter coming out and the, you know, the fish from the koi pond showing up, this is literally money, okay? Whenever fish show up, they talk about prosperity, they talk about abundance, about like a lot of flow of money coming through. And we love the combination of Jupiter and the fish together, because they talk about there's a great abundance and growth and money coming in. So hang in there. Hang in there is what I'm hearing for you, okay? All right. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. Let's see what Tara has to say for my beautiful pile one, my butterflies. That's too many cards. Let's try that one more time. Pile one spirit, what is the message they need to hear? Either reassuring or confirming what they already know, because we do have the deep knowing card. Interesting, something, I was going to say, I do take the energy of the cards, the way the cards come out as well, and yours are coming all face down. So there is something that you, and then there comes this one. This is what you're feeling and showing externally currently, and not maybe showing, but this is what you identify with most right now. And we're going to look at these. This is what's hidden underneath the surface. It's there. There is a deep knowing, but you may not have like openly admitted that to yourself. And it's not about admitting, it's like recognizing it. I think that's the right word. Let's get a couple more. What do they need to hear? Pile one spirit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Okay, let's see. Do we have, let's get maybe like one more. I want to do this. This is gonna stay here. I love it under the fish. I'm gonna get one more card, Spirit. Let's get them one more. Okay, this is the one. All right, Page of Swords. Okay, and bottom deck energy, we have Justice. Bam, look at that. So there will be justice, okay? Things are gonna work out at the end of it. Let's see what's under the surface. We have 7 of Wands. Okay, makes sense. We have the 3 of Swords. Look at that, right? So the heartache that we've been holding behind, we've been feeling that we don't have a support system. We really do want to move forward with 6 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, and then we have the 10 of Cups. And let's put this right here. Okay. All right, so what do you need to hear? Look, there is an acknowledgement, and we've been seeing this right from the beginning, that things have felt a little heavy. Things have felt a little under pressure. You may have even like felt, I think with the Five of Pentacles showing face up, there may be an energy of comparing yourself to others, to your peers, to your siblings, neighbors, whatever your peer set is, or your let's say, that you call your comparison set, right? So there is an energy of where you've been too hard on yourself, thinking that you were less than others, or just trying to put logic to why you may not have received the results that you've been wanting for a while, right? So things may actually feel pretty unfair, and the Justice card is here to tell you that no, things are balancing out. It is gonna work out. You just need to hold in there, because look, you're moving forward. Very soon you'll be looking to the past and actually be grateful for it, because if this situation didn't happen, it would not lead to you waking up to your true potential. It's a very difficult message to digest, but and it won't make sense right now, but trust me, when you've moved forward and you've reached this new stage, and look at what you're coming into, beautiful new beginnings. Look, both of these are kind of looking back. You know, there's going to be a time, I mark my words, there's going to be a time where you're going to look back and see how far you've come, and look at the new beginnings, and really build this true happiness, everlasting, long lasting, you know, what is it called? Happily ever after. Whatever that is to you, that's your definition. You're coming into that. But this is time to like leave the past behind. Remember, South Node, don't let the past hold you back. Take it. It has helped you persevere. Yes, there may have been disappointments, but stop comparing yourself to others. It's time to move on. It's time to move on to calmer waters and start fresh. This is something somebody needs to hear very clearly. Stop looking at what was, because it was. It no longer is. So let that go. Don't let it hold you back. You're ready for your new beginning. Start moving forward. Make that internal decision that yes, you do want to move forward, and you do want to create your happily ever after your way, whatever that is. For some of you, if this is career related, it's very clear that, you know, there's a new job that you want to take. You may feel you're not fully experienced in the field, but Spirit is saying, you know what? No, go for it. Believe in yourself. You will learn. You will pick it up. And the more you believe it, the more, you know, things are going to fall into your place. You know, what do they say? Like, when you work hard, luck automatically changes, something like that. I'm terrible with like phrases like that. But it's, you know, those who work hard don't really need like a lucky stroke, although we could, you know, really benefit. Hint, hint, Spirit, I'm asking for it. We worked really hard and we could really use some luck over there. But it all starts from within, like wanting to not feel like that. That's what a Spirit is saying. Like, stop feeling so heavy. You have to want to have that change, because you're meant to fly. You're meant to be light. You're meant to take flight. You're not meant to be in the oyster. Although, you know, that's where the pearl is formed, right? That pressure. And this is, I'm borrowing from another YouTuber. Lunatic Astrology. And she talks about how a pearl is formed. And, you know, the pearl is formed because a grain of sand gets into the oyster, and it's very irritating. It's like, imagine like a grain of sand getting into your eye, right? So it's very irritating to the oyster. So it keeps like surrounding it and wrapping it up and wrapping it up. And guess what? You get a pearl out of that. So growth comes from discomfort. That's something that's coming forward right now. So just keep that in mind. And then immediately I got a ding. Everything is on silent on my devices, but somehow my phone did ding for you. So there is growth coming. That's what's happening. Be ready to leave the past behind. You're ready for a new beginning. I'm like speeding things up. But yes, it's almost going to be a level of humility, being very humble from where we're coming from. And that'll help you leap forward into your new beginning. And you're going to feel like, yeah, things are finally starting to go your way. Okay, so hang in there. Do not give up, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what is the advice for you. And then we'll get some angel messages. Spirit, what's the advice for pile 1 as they start this new beginning? So first up, we have 5th house. Ooh, creativity. Oh, my entire deck is upside down. That's why. We have 5th house, passion, creativity. Some of you could really be thinking about monetizing a hobby or starting a side hustle. I can see that. So this coming up is saying, don't let the past hold you back. If this is something that you really want to do, go forth and build it. And it is also inviting you to tap into your inner child, okay? What is the creative spark? And you also have the Page of Swords, so something creative that you want to work on. So go ahead and do it. And we have North Node. Wow, look at that. I'm going to put it right here so you can see both cards. Spirit is really, really, really telling you move forward. Move forward. Do not hold back. You have the South Node and the North Node showing up. South Node is clearly telling you don't let the past hold you back. And then we have the North Node. It's time to lean into the future, okay? And this is your future, okay? Because I keep getting this 5 of Pentacles that you're very hard on yourself, on like comparing yourself to others. Well, it's not about them. It's really not about them, right? It's about you. So lean into your future. You have Leo, look, shine, come out and shine. And then you have Aquarius, collaborate. So Aquarius, as again, we have 5th house. Yeah, 5th house. So we definitely have some strong Leo energy here. Leo is the energy of the leader, is the energy of the inner child, creativity. All of that is really, really powerful for you at this time. So do tap into it. Lean into the future with the North Node. And then you have Aquarius, collaborate. This is the 11th house. So some of you may see changes in your friend circles, in your community, in shared passions. For example, this could be a partnership. If you have the right person in your group, Spirit is saying, yes, don't hold back on collaborating and creating a partnership with a person that you think is going to be a right partner for you. Okay, so that's coming up with the Aquarius card. And then the other thing also with Aquarius is it's future looking. So you have future looking, and you have a lot of creativity and leadership that's showing up. So lean into the future, okay? That's what we're hearing. So let's get you a message from my Master Archangel deck. Let's see what they want to say. What does pile 1 need to hear, Spirit, Archangels? What do you want to tell pile 1? Whoops, the first one that flipped out. We have spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel saying, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. This is very interesting because you also have the deep knowing card over here, which has the owl, and then you have the dove and all the sacred geometry showing up. So even like this reading, again, I'm not trying to it's not self-promotion for me, but if you've come to this reading, you've been brought here for a reason, okay? It's not about me, it's about you. I'm just a channel. So Spirit is going to send you messages, going to send you symbols, numbers, geometry, birds, animals to get the message to you, okay? That's what we're saying. But you already know this, you already feel this, you just have to tap into it. Then we have Archangel Michael saying, forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So this is going back to what we were saying. If you are finding yourself comparing yourself to others and kind of being hard on yourself and saying like, things like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not getting ahead? Stop doing that, okay? You've done nothing wrong. It's just each person has a different life path that we've chosen. So, so stop comparing yourself and don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself some love and kindness. That's really clear in your reading. And then the final message is all is well. Archangel Jeremiah saying everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Bam, there we go. I love seeing this for you guys. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 1. If this resonated, do give it a big thumbs up. The likes mean a lot. They help with the algorithm. and means a lot to me. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have time, do check out my Etsy shop. I have some links down in the description box. If you need a personal reading, reach out to me via my email, also in the description box. Okay? Wish you much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose this lovely oracle card called Victory. It is number 35, which reduces to an 8, which is the, the infinity, as above, so below. But it's also like giving me the energy of 8 of Wands, where things gain momentum very, very quickly. So again, hats off, it's victory, it's your confirmation, it's a message of persevering, of hanging there, victory is coming. So let's read what this says. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. Wow. So this is a very, very positive group, I will tell you. Very uplifting. You are very close to this. It's almost like an Ace of Cups and an Eight of Wands all kind of blended in together. So all I want to say is like Spirit really wants to confirm for you, look, you are going to be victorious. Do not worry. Don't succumb to any self-doubt. But I'm picking up that you're already feeling this because your energy is very positive. It's very vibrant. Stay in this energy because we attract what we are. Okay, so do whatever you have to do to make yourself happy. Help do some jumping jacks and, go for a swim, go for a run, whatever gets your endorphins going. My energy is like really picked up. This is crazy. So let's see what the oracles are. These are pre-pulled, and then we're gonna draw some other cards as well. Wow, crocodile. I love this. And I'm gonna explain this in a little bit and why I'm so excited about the crocodile. Let's see what else we have. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, which is also ruled by Jupiter. So it's a lot of fun and luck that is coming. Let's see, let's get the cards a little bit better. Okay, we have TikTok. Are some of you working on TikTok as well, or getting your social media going? I don't know. Well, it's spelled completely differently, but this is about time. And then we have Taurus, the bombshell. This is the second house, so money. I love this. And let's also get you a Lenormand card. So what's the message that Pile 2 needs to hear? I am just like looking at the power of that crocodile. That is so powerful. Okay, we have the stars. Are you kidding me? And at the back of the deck we do, if I look at it and I have to talk about it, it's the mountain. So you're overcoming these hurdles and finally your wishes are coming true. Okay, so all in all, there is a very positive message so far throughout all your cards. That look, there's abundance coming. Your self-worth is going up. Your sense of adventure is going up, but it's also like looking at the bigger picture. Don't get lost in the day-to-day mundane. Don't also time yourself. The TikTok cards, well, outside of the company, it really talks about, when we try to rush things, we as humans always put like a timeline. Oh, by the end of this month, I want to accomplish X, or, before I turn whatever age, let's say, for example, before I turn 40, I want to accomplish this. So we tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And when this card shows up, it's like, stop like rushing after time. Stop timing yourself. You're not on a timer, okay? Don't try to like get away from the habit of being a hamster on the wheel and doing all the time. Try to be, because Taurus is like, again, ruled by Venus. It's very earthy. It's very practical. It's also very steady and calm. The bull usually is a pretty, we say, stable animal, okay, unless it charges after you, right? Then you'd better watch out. But it's a very steadfast energy, but it's also the energy of Venus, right? Venus likes luxury. She likes relaxing. She likes art and beauty and fine dining. So make time for that. If you're always rushing, you probably would not have time. But rest assured, I think the big message here is that you're gonna be victorious. Your wishes are coming true. Don't look at the nitty gritty small things and the timing and how it's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen. Don't worry about all of that. Take it slow, enjoy your time. Now to the crocodile, why I think it's so powerful. First of all, you have cups and cups. You have water energy showing up. Water softens earth. So when we are too grounded, or we're like just like nose to the grindstone, we're just working too hard, like the Pentacles energy, we can become a bit dry. We can become a little lackluster because we're just tired, right? So these two water energies and the crocodile showing up is like, the crocodile is the most adaptive animal. It can live in water, it can live on land. But the biggest message with crocodile is it'll just sit and wait. There is no other animal as patient as a crocodile. And the crocodile has a watchful eye, and when the opportunity comes, it just grabs it, right? The chomp of the crocodile. So it's a very fierce energy. It is very determined. And again, when I say it, I'm talking about the energy, but it's your energy. You're very determined. You need to just sit still, soak in the sun. In this case, it's rain over here. You may feel things are not moving, but they are. Okay, there's a divine plan that's working behind the scenes. Just step back and look at the big picture. Don't rush yourself. Wishes are coming true. You have the stars. It's like after the sun, this is the brightest card in Lenormand, right? So your wishes are coming true. You're gonna be victorious. Keep an eye on the prize, just like the crocodile, and just sit in silence. Sit in silence and then let the opportunities come to you. Don't rush yourself. This is what the main message is. So let's see what Tarot has to say for my victorious pile 2. Okay, that is big energy. It's like the chomp of the crocodile. It's like suddenly moves. Let's get a couple more. Pile 2, Spirit. Woo. All right, and the 9 of Cups. And bottom deck energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Taurus and Venus Pentacle energy that we were talking about. So definitely abundance coming your way, victory coming your way. So I'm going to put the Devil right here in the middle, who's showing his face to us. We did have the 9 of Cups. We have, what? Did you have any doubt? Did you have any doubt? I love when we get repeating messages. So we have the Star. Okay, let's arrange these. And then, oh, we have 3. Okay. Wow, we have the Fool. Okay. Spirit is not kidding. I told you, you guys have like big energy. What's that song? Is it a Lizzo song? Big Energy? I think it's a Big Energy song. It's a very good song. King of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Cups. See, look at the cups. Cups. We have, well, Devil is also Capricorn energy. So some of you really have been working very hard. So I'm here to tell you, take a break, enjoy a little bit. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 3 court cards, and then a happily ever after, this person being super content. So your message is very clear. With the Devil here in the middle, it is definitely talking about this TikTok time pressure and you know, the energy that we create and the milestones that we create for ourselves. So this is really here to just remind us that not to be overly obsessed with what we're trying to achieve, not to compare ourselves to others, but at the same time, like, not try to rush it, not try to time it in a certain way. It will happen in divine timing, okay? It will happen when it's supposed to happen. And rest assured, again, reassuring message that there is victory. There are wishes coming true. You've got the Star, the wish fulfillment, and the, you know, the healing and the hopeful card twice. You have the Fool, which is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. You've got the 9 of Cups, which is happily ever after. And look at you sitting with your passion and your desire and the spark within you. It's the King of Wands has the most you say inspiring way of living their life. And then you also have the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, like, it's like got all elements. You got everything working in your favor. There is this energy of like asking you to really go after what you love. Again, the Cup, you see the water element keeps showing up. So your heart is telling you that, look, you're meant for this. And that's why whenever we get a desire, We get it because we're meant to have it. Okay, that's why it appears in our consciousness. So don't doubt that for a second. Don't kind of like get into the fearful energy. Oh my gosh, is it ever going to happen? Am I being silly by wanting this thing? Just cut that out, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. I want to get that message to as many as people as possible. Do not be so hard on yourself, okay? You're doing amazing. You have a lot going on for you, and it's just going to happen very, very fast, because that's the energy I got for you, okay? We do have, I'll just call out the signs. We do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Capricorn energy, and we have Aquarius energy showing up twice. And then, of course, we have the Taurus energy here. Even Libra I would throw in there with the Venus coming up over here. So a lot of elements are in your favor, but there's fire, there's water, there's earth, there's air. Literally all the elements are here. So your big message is really stay the course, okay? Just stay the course. Listen to your heart. You are going to be victorious, and don't try to rush it. Don't try to rush it is what this card is telling us over here. So Spirit, what's the advice for my pile 2? What is the advice for them? What do they need to hear? Okay, we're going to just draw these out. First up, we have 6th house, house, sustainability. This is beautiful. And then we have, 44 appeared from a different deck in the previous pile. There's a lot of protection around you. I'll just talk about 44. It's the master angel number. If you want to read up on what it means, that'd be great for you. There's always like some messages that come through that. But this is really talking about showing all the 7 chakras in the body, right? So how do you create a sustainable body, mind, spirit that you can see through this? So again, I want to place this right here because 6th house is about work, health, and our daily routine. So try not to be obsessively all work and no play. That message has come through a few times. So I'm just going to stop right there. But this is something Spirit is telling you, like, do take care of your body, do take care of your mind, align yourself. Where are there days where you're feeling, just off? Then know that, okay, you've been pushing too hard. That's what it is. So take a break. There are changes, right, around you. You are going through some major transits in your life. So just sit through that energy, let the universe do what it's supposed to do. So you can just like be ready to receive when it appears. And then you have 11th house, community. This is the Aquarius house. So you have Aquarius energy showing up twice. So it's possible that you may be joining a new community, a new passion, a new, I want to say like interest, okay? Or you're building a new community, because this is the 11th house. It's the gains from a career. It's also our friend circle. It's like our acquaintances, but it's more where our interests really line up, okay? It's, how do I explain this? So I feel the advice from Spirit is like, be open to new connections, be open to people that you network with through the common hobbies and passions that you have. Because there is like, Spirit is, or the universe is bringing you people where you're going to feel like really part of a community, okay? So be open to that. Be open to that is what I want to say. Very interesting. Okay, pile 2. Let's get you some closing messages from archangels from my master deck, which is a combination of 3 types of archangel decks. I love using them together. So let's see what the archangels wants to tell you. Pile 2. Archangels, pile 2. What do they need to hear at this time? Woo. Okay, how many we got? We got 2, and I need to get 1 more. Just 1 more, Spirit. Okay, and 1 Archangel Michael. So let's see what we got. Outdoors. Look, 6th house. Archangel Jophiel telling you, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Okay. I'm not gonna harp upon the same message, but you've been working too hard. You need a break. We have career transition. Look at that. Archangel Chamuel telling you your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And that's why you need to have your energy up, okay? You need to make sure you create time for yourself. And then Archangel Michael is, oh my God. Do you see that? Spend more time outdoors. And there's a little prayer here. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. All right, guys, I think this is a very clear message. You've had a couple of double messages here. Messages about working too hard, messages about wishes coming true, but also messages about taking care of the mind, body, and spirit, because they really want you to spend some time away from your usual sense or your usual indoors, whatever you've been doing. I think you've been working too hard, and this is double messages telling you to just get out, get away from it all, and just like decompress a little bit, because this victory is coming. This career transition is coming, and it doesn't have to be career, but it can be. We do have the money, Taurus value, self-worth house also showing up, and then a lot of happiness and wishes coming true. So for a lot of you, it could be literally all of this is talking about a career change. So that's coming through, but just like get out, go for a walk and connect with nature. That's going to do wonders for you. Okay. That's what I have for you, pile 2, the message that you needed to hear today. If you liked it, do give it a big thumbs up. It means a lot and helps bump the algorithm a little bit for me and helps promote my channel. Think of it as an energy exchange, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want a personal reading with me, just my email information is in the description. And of course, take a look at my Etsy shop and follow my shop if you are drawn to the products that I have there. There are a lot of fun spiritual, yoga, and then technology related products there. So I would appreciate your support. With that, I wish you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose the 3rd oracle card, which is number 4, beauty. I really like this. I love the color. I love the energy. I think you're in a phase, or you're coming into a phase where just trying to be, okay? That's what I'm hearing. It's taking care of self. It's a big emphasis for you, and the more you do it, I think the saying or the affirmation that's coming through for you is, the more I like my body, the more lovable it becomes. Okay, I read it in a book, and then it's coming in front of you. Let me see if I have the book here. Maybe some of you, I do have it here. Just give me a second. Excuse the noise. It's a very old book. It's called Rebirthing in the New Age. And what I really like about it is there's a whole section on affirmations in here. It talks about conscious breathing and everything. But I'm going to pause the video and find the phrase for you, because it's coming through for a reason. Just give me a sec. Okay, I found it. I think it's a little bit related, and it's about, like, body image for sure. Context, I picked up this book on my travels when I just went to a coffee shop. That was a coffee shop / used bookstore, and I was just drawn to this book, and I just wanted to read about rebirthing. But it eventually gets into affirmations, and it's like affirmations about money, about our body, and everything else, right? So there is, and this is, again, not to call out anybody, but this is something that, I always I've tried to see how can I change my way of looking at my body. So this chapter really helped, and what I remembered was this phrase over here. Again, it's called weight affirmations. It does not have to be weight. It can be hair. It can be like, oh, my skin tone, whatever. We all have those self-inhibitions within us. There's a lot of things over here for weight, but this is the one that came to me in your reading. Is like, I skipped this part. I like my body, and the more I like it, the more lovable it becomes. So this is just an over-encompassing thing. For me, my goal is to, again, just to overshare, is to actually get deeper into my yoga poses, right? And I have this mental block that, with my body, my limbs are too long, my torso is too short, so I can't do certain poses. So it's just a method that I'm using. And then the second thing I'm using it for is, again, being able to eat whatever I want. I love to eat. I love to cook. So that affirmation has worked, and this was a while ago, but it came into your reading. Anyway, this took a turn, but if you're interested, you can look up like body affirmations and use some of those. But let's read what the magical spell here is for you. It says, I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. So really good. I think you're coming into a very self-empowering phase. And it's what I'm hearing and what they're telling me, this is not a fad. Like, you have cracked the code. Whatever belief system that you're going with now about yourself is going to stay with you for a long time. So really commit to it. This is going to really see you go through for the rest of your life pretty much. So if you forget, again, you'll have messages like this pop up on your feed or your whatever it's called on your YouTube feed. Algorithm will show you things just because Spirit knows this is what you're working on, and they'll just try to remind you of it. So you are beautiful, believe in yourself, and this is just going to change your entire mindset and the way you attract things to your life. Okay, beautiful, Pile Beauty. Let's see what we have. Wow, oh my goodness. Okay, you got a special card. This is the golden egg, and this is Anahata, the heart chakra. Okay, so your heart chakra is really opening up. I know it is golden, but in this deck, this card really represents the heart chakra. So this is, again, love from within, love for ourselves. And when can we invite others in? When we actually, our heart is already full. We love ourselves, we love our space, we love where we are, we love how we look, how we feel, and that's when we open up to others and invite them into our life. Okay, so this is very, very beautiful. I mean, hats off to you. You're doing such great work here. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. And we have round and round, number 25. I love seeing this again, the spirals. And then we have conjunction, empowerment. Wow, this says combines with enhances, strengthens, join forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, blah, 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 blah. So let me also get you a Lenormand card. And then we're going to kind of put it all together. But this is looking really, really good. Oh, okay. We have a letter. I do want to get one more. Again, that's very interesting. Because we have the conjunction and we have the letter, is there an offer coming through that you've been waiting for? I don't know. This is a tangential message, but it's trying to come through in this reading. And then we have the mice. That's what the round and round is for. Okay. Let's get one more. And we have the key. Ooh, look at that. The key and the sign for conjunction also looks like a key. Okay, so I think this is a tertiary message. Tertiary? I don't know what is primary, secondary, tertiary. You have layers of messages coming through for you. Pile 3. Ooh, tertiary 3. Interesting. I'm completely nerding out right now. So to bring this together, that's what I actually also wanted to clarify the round and round, because even though the image is very beautiful, the spiral, the card itself means that we've been at something for a while and we feel like we haven't been able to break a cycle. Now, the way to break a cycle is actually to heal the heart, to open up the heart. And with the beauty, again, it's a very Venusian, Taurian energy telling you to like really value yourself. The more you value yourself, the higher your vibration will be, and the more easily you're able to attract things, right? So that's why the golden egg is here. That's why beauty is here. And with these coming through, I mean, this are just like with the mice, it talks about small things in our psyche, in our subconscious, that small doubts that creep up from time to time. And, we're working very well. We're working on a journey. We have our affirmations going. We're pulling things together. We're feeling good. And then one tiny thing goes off and it triggers a spiral where we're like, oh gosh, I was being delusional. It's not going to happen, blah, 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 right? It just goes on into a spiral. So that's what this is talking about. And this is the phase that you're healing. And the way to heal is always go back to the heart. It's like, does that actually resonate with your heart? No, it doesn't. So that's the key to healing. And again, with the conjunction, I feel some of you, if literally it does not have to be a body goal, right? It could be anything else. Like for me, as I share it, for me, it's like some, advancing in my practice or other things, or this could be like starting a business. There could be like, a holistic business that you've been thinking of starting. Any other business, craft, whatever drives inspiration, whatever, makes your heart bloom, that is something you're coming into. But don't be afraid to partner up. This is what I'm saying. I'm seeing over here is you don't have to do it all alone. There could be contracts. There could be some partnerships that could open new doors for you. Okay. So this could be, again, applying for loans, working with the loan officer. I don't know what business loans are, who those people are, how it works. I don't know. But definitely there's like the stars are aligning, the right partners are going to come in. And the letter, of course, also talks about an offer or a contract that could open new doors for you. Okay. So just don't fall into your fear pattern is what we're saying, because this is whatever you're trying to do is within reach. It's very much within reach. Okay. Very beautiful. I think your reading had like the most expansive messages, like from the book to whatever. This is interesting. And look, you got the well. This is so beautiful. This is this deck has I think this is called Ethereal Visions. It's got 2 extra major arcana, and this is one of them. It's called the well. It is literally, if you know the phrase of the wishing well. So you are the wishing well. That's what this is. So whatever you desire, you have the ability to create it. That's what this is telling us. So, I mean, we could stop the reading like right there. So this is happening, and whatever you're doing, it is working. Keep at it. Look at that. We got the 9 of Cups. I love your energy. It's so beautiful and bold and just like full of positivity. You've broken some very old patterns. We have, look at that. You have recognition for that. 6 of Wands. Let's get a few more. Wow. Because the well wasn't enough, we get the world as well. The world is at your fingertips. Oh my gosh. Don't hold yourself back is what I'm hearing, Don't dream small. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, that offer, that contract, that new beginning is very much within reach. And then we have the Star. Oh my goodness. Wishes coming true. Wish fulfillment. What can I tell you? You have the wishing well and you have wishes coming true. That's it. That's it. Pile 3. This is it. This is what you gotta you need to hear it. Do not doubt it for a second. I really almost do not want to pull any more cards for you. This is so beautiful. I love it. I love it. So here is what we have, right? There is not a single, can you see? Not a single challenging card here at the table, except for the little mice that were coming over. But look at the tarot. You have the wishing well. You can create, you can wish whatever you want, and you can create it. You are coming into happily ever after, then excess of happiness with the 9 of Cups. You're shining bright and you're getting recognition. And I think for you, it's probably more important to recognize yourself. And that's what your journey looks like. The more you see how valuable you are, the more valuable the universe, the more valuable opportunities the universe brings to you, because it has to match your energy. It must match your energy, right? But there's also external recognition coming for you. It's like you got a whole new world. It's a whole new world for you. And the world is at your fingertips. You have, we have Aries, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Excuse me, why did I say Aries? Maybe we have some Aries in here. And then, of course, with the new beginning, it's an absolute wish fulfillment. I really don't know what else to add. The cards are literally speaking for themselves. So with that, let's see what what's the advice for you. Pile 3. I'm just going to say keep doing what you're doing because you got it down. You got the formula. Tell me how you're doing it. I want that too. This is lovely. So Spirit, what do they need to know? What's the advice? We have 8th house, mystery. You're not going to share it, huh? So this really talks about very, very deep hidden knowledge within you that you've tapped into. It's also the house of the Scorpio, and Scorpio came up here as well, which is about resurrection, it's about rebirth, but it's about deep, deep, deep knowledge, okay? It's about the esoteric. And when we have the 8th house showing up in terms of an advice for you, it's saying like, look, you have this knowledge deep within you. All you got to do is tap into it. And yeah, it may be different because the 8th house is also the house of taboo topics, right? Tarot, astrology, occult, or let's call it holistic health, things like that, you know, in the modern world are kind of like taboo topics. You are a natural. You have that within you. So you don't need to look for answers elsewhere. You just need to look for like confirmations. That's all it is. Wow, this is coming up again. Juno, partnership. So yeah, there is a contract, there is a partnership, and again, this is a repeat message of what we heard before, that if you have people coming in, don't be afraid to pair up with them with the contract, and this is going to open new doors for you, because Juno really talks about working in partnership or being open to partnerships. And the main thing here is not to lose ourselves in a partnership. Okay, so if this is a love relationship and you're literally, this could be like moving in with a partner, you definitely, if you're called to it, go ahead and do all of that. The one thing that Spirit is asking you is to not lose yourself in the partnership. That is key. So that's the I would say the challenging aspect of Juno is like we often go so far into the partnership that we forget ourselves. And this is again more if it's a romantic situation that we're talking about, but business partnerships, yeah, speak your truth, lay your terms, ask for what you need and have it like properly defined in the contract, because you have positive partnerships coming your way. And then we have Saturn. So yeah, building a lot of structure. And this takes me back to, long term. Remember in the beginning, we got the message that, oh, look at the bottom deck, we have Capricorn as well, achieve. So definitely you're achieving this and you're achieving for the long term because Saturn rules Capricorn. So there's a Saturnian vibe to your reading, which is interesting. You have Saturn and Venus like very prominent here. So just look at where they are in your natal chart, because there may be some important transits going on. Currently, Saturn is in Pisces right now. So Pisces is about, no boundaries, which is interesting because Saturn is trying to create boundaries in a water sign. But this tells us that Spirit is just, advising you to build with the long term in mind. And I have no doubt you'll do it because look at how powerful your cards are. So this looks very exciting because you're tapping into some hidden knowledge within as you build your partnerships, as you build your goals, your life. But this is a lifelong thing that you're starting over here. Wow. Pile 3. I am so beyond impressed. Whew, the cards went flying. I'm getting cards from the Archangel deck. Let me just grab 2 of them. Just flew out. Oh, 3 flew out. Okay, so we got 3 cards that went on the floor. First is, this is your life purpose. This is from Archangel Michael. And the little prayer is, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Did not see that coming. The second one, we have self-respect, and I see that going like hand in hand with beauty and with the Anahata chakra, the heart chakra showing up for you. This is all starting because you are exuding a lot of self-respect, and see right on the 6 of Wands as well, as you recognize yourself, it just opens up so many more doors. Woo! And we have perfect timing. Oh my goodness, this is happening in absolute perfect timing. So rest assured, this is your confirmation message. Pile 3, you're on the right path. Whatever positive affirmations you're working on, keep doing them because that's going to bring you results, and it's clearly here, okay? That's what I have for you, Pile 3. If you like the reading, do give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you need a reading, my email is in the description box. And of course, do check out my Etsy store for some of like November, December gift items, yoga, spirituality items. There's a lot of fun stuff over there. And if not, just like follow my shop. I would really, really appreciate it. Give me feedback. Would love to hear from you. Okay? With that, wish you much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.